Hey there and welcome to the Just Tales. Welcome to my August reset. I cannot believe that it is already August. I don't know where the month of July went. I know I say this every month. The reason why I love doing these resets that I've been doing since May is because it really holds me accountable. Here we are, August. Crazy. I made some of my favorite iced coffee and we're just going to talk about how July went and my goals for August. I'm changing things a little bit. I used to say what I did not like about the previous month, but I'm working on changing my mindset when it comes to goals and my own productivity. So I have changed the wording to what I will improve this month. So for the month of August, what I'm going to improve: meditation. I put this in all caps last month because it was going to be my #1 focus, and guess who meditated maybe 2 or 3 times? Me. So I need to really focus on that. I'm just gonna start with 5 minutes a day as part of my habit. I was going to shoot for 10 to 20 minutes last month, and I know it's not a big time commitment, but somehow it just seemed like too much. So I'm just gonna start with 5 minutes every day in August. My daily habits: practice my piano, practice Spanish. I am learning Spanish on Duolingo. I have been for about 160 days straight. Making sure I am hydrated, so drinking at least a half gallon of water, stretching, getting some kind of movement in, meditation. I think that's all. So those are my daily habits. I was not that great at sticking to my daily habits last month, so I'm setting a new intention to work harder at my daily habits. So as I mentioned, my mindset. Last month I got a little discouraged thinking that I already didn't stick to the goals for July, and I mentioned in my last video I'm trying to do give it my all for the next 6 months, and I feel like I've already kind of failed at that. But I'm not going to look at it that way. I'm looking at it more as setting intentions. So each day I want to set an intention for the next day. And there's going to be a few days where I maybe don't do my daily habits, where I don't meditate. I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I'm just going to set my intention for a new day, and all that matters is that I am getting better every single day. The only person I'm competing with is me, but I'm a different person each and every day, and I'm just going to kind of let myself be who I need to be at the moment and just remember what my goals are. What I did like about July, I rediscovered time blocking. So something I know is going to help me with my daily habits, for example, is time blocking. So I'm setting aside 1 hour a day to work on my daily habits. Time blocking has been an absolute lifesaver for me. I have a 45-minute block first thing in the morning where I just focus on my YouTube editing and I get that out of the way. Nothing can distract me from it. That's the most important task every day. Second most important task every day is going to the gym or getting some kind of workout in or going on a walk. So time blocking 1.5 hours for gym, walk, stretch, taking care of my body. Time blocking is just the best way to make your day so efficient and get everything done and not feel overwhelmed. It also makes you realize just how little time there is in a day and how important it is to stay on top of your schedule and to stay on top of your routine. And I also do think I had a great morning routine in July. I really got back into the swing of things when it comes to waking up early. I am officially back at waking up before my alarm, which is so nice. Approximately 6:05 a.m. So my Hatch alarm clock starts brightening up a little bit and I will wake up right then. And it's such a nice way to start the day, to feel rested and to know that I'm waking up before my alarm and getting on a good routine. I'm more tired when it gets closer to 10 o'clock every night, so I'm falling asleep easier. It makes all the difference in my mood, in my productivity, and every single day. Interrupting the video because I completely forgot a whole segment of this video when I was filming, but don't worry, I brought my iced coffee to the party, so I'm welcome here. I completely forgot to go over the goals that I had for July, if I met them or if I did not meet them. So we're gonna start with my July goals for my business. The first one was to do daily YouTube editing before the workday, and I did do this. I didn't do it every single day, but I did it most days, so I went ahead and crossed it off because the majority matters more. Second, I was wanting to do more daily vlogs, which I definitely did do. And when I'm talking about daily vlogs, I'm talking about on my TikTok, my Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. I just wanted to make more short daily vlogs. I did not post my Hawaii content yet. That's my goal for August. I wanted to film and post one vlog for our joint YouTube channel. We did not do that either, but we talked about it and we will be doing it in August. And then for my personal goals, I wanted to finish the Fior Elise by Beethoven on my piano, and I did not do that either. I actually kind of fell off practicing piano at all, which is why in August I am making a daily 1-hour habit block so that I can also focus on my piano. And I crossed this off because even though I didn't do them every day, it helped me rediscover the time blocking, and I made really great progress in the month of July towards doing my daily habits every single day. Morning routine, I definitely got down pat in July. Meditation, even though it was all caps in July and the one thing I said it was my most important priority for that month, I didn't do it. Keeping my house organized and clean, I definitely did this one. It is so easy to keep on top of it every single day, and I love that everything looks clean and put away, and I really control my clutter throughout the month. No buying Starbucks, takeout, or fast food. I did not buy any Starbucks. I had one drink, and that was only because we went out with our family and they bought a Starbucks and then I got one. So when I'm going out with people, like, that's different, but I didn't just go buy Starbucks. I've been sticking to my iced coffees, which is the Stok iced coffee with my favorite creamer from Chobani, and drinking it in my Starbucks cup. It feels just like I got it from Starbucks. And we did get Chick-fil-A 2 times, I believe, but that's nothing compared to what it usually is. And those were extenuating circumstances, so it's fine. My last goal for July was to get a facial, and I'm so proud of myself because I did get a facial. I have never been so relaxed. I swear I reached this crazy meditative trance while I was getting my facial done because it was so relaxing. And now I'm like, I don't want to spend money on clothes when I could go spend it on feeling that great and getting a service done to improve my face or like a massage. I'm definitely going to keep up with getting facials at least once a quarter because I would rather spend the money on that than getting clothes. Clothes cannot supply me with that level of feeling great like a facial would. Okay, back to past me. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into my goals for August, starting with my business goals. I wanna continue with my daily YouTube editing first thing. I've also noticed that I am more creative at first thing in the morning. This was my goal for the last 2 months, and I'm really hoping we can do it this month. And my husband and I have been talking about it together, so I think he's also on board. We're gonna hold each other accountable. We want to film one joint vlog for our joint channel. Please subscribe to it if you have not yet already. I will have it linked in the description box below. My third goal is to reach out to brands for collaborations. So if you do not know, I was an Aerie ambassador for the past year and I loved every single second of it, but it did end in July. I've already got a few brand collaborations in the pipeline, but I want to reach out to more brands, have more of those interactions, create more contacts, do some more networking with people, especially with the holidays coming up. That's a huge time for creating content for content creators. Okay, now on to my personal goals for August, my daily habits. So I talked about this earlier, but since I haven't rediscovered time blocking, I am going to be making a daily habit 1-hour time block in my daily schedule. My second goal is to finish #1 in the Diamond League in Duolingo. This is probably the nerdiest goal. I have loved learning Spanish through Duolingo. My husband has been doing Japanese. I think it's been like 800 days or something like that straight that he has been working on learning Japanese in the Duolingo app. And I started learning Spanish a few months ago. So I am on day like 160 or 170 something right now in a row. And I've been loving it, and I swear it's helped so much. I took Spanish for so many years through high school and college, but I did not like learning it and being graded on it, and I cannot roll my R's. It is one of the hardest things, and I can't do it. I've tried every trick in the book. I've had teachers try to teach me. I can't do it. I really love doing that. But in Duolingo, you have different leagues, and like the best you can do is finish #1 in the Diamond League. I don't know. It's been one of those random goals I've been working towards, and I really want to do it in August. We have organized and redone and cleaned out every drawer, every closet, every space in our house since January, except 2 different spaces. So under our stairs, we have this little under stair closet that has like an angle to the ceiling, and it's just a really awkward space. Then I want to completely finish, because what we've been doing is things that we don't have a place for, we've been putting in the garage, because those things need to either be donated or they need to go in the garage and we need to find a place for them. So if I can get the under stair closet organized, then we can finally get the garage organized, which means donating things in there that have been in there for months. Like a dishwasher has been in there since last fall. We need to just go ahead and get that out of the way, donate it. I really want to get that all done in August. And my last personal goal is godliness. So I was raised Christian. I was raised in a church, and I have faith, and I truly believe in a creator, something bigger than myself. I feel like I'm at this point in my life, almost 30, where you start thinking about how you want to raise your kids and how you want to raise your family and what was important to you as a child. And after doing a lot of reflection, I just find that I'm a happier person, that I feel more content when I give things to God. And I want to get back into that in my life. And sometimes when my mind starts thinking about, why am I not good enough? Or am I in the right place in my life? That when I pray about them, when I ask for signs, when I just kind of give that away, when I don't put it all on myself to figure out all by myself, it makes me feel so free. And I feel like it's kind of called me to be more faithful and to practice godliness way more than I have in the past decade. So in August, I really want to focus on that and just kind of see where it takes me. All right, and the very last part of the video are my favorite items from the past month. First is the CeraVe tinted sunscreen. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I know last month I mentioned Wonder Screen by Dime Beauty, which I still love. I loved it because I went to Hawaii, and it is reef safe. It's a mineral sunscreen, so it's great for wearing in the ocean. But since we're back at home, I'm not in the ocean anymore. When I'm on meetings, and I'm actually wearing it today, all I have on my face is a blend of Supergoop Glow Screen and the CeraVe tinted sunscreen. But this tinted sunscreen is so incredible. It's like a BB cream. It kind of blurs the imperfections in your skin. It's like putting on a really light, buildable foundation, and I love the way that it looks on my skin. So this has become one of my favorite sunscreens that I will reach for, especially when going somewhere in the summer where I'm going to be outside. I love it. If you are a human being who lives in the United States, I am sure you've heard about all the crazy wildfires. Well, our air quality on the East Coast has been a little rough because of all the Canadian wildfires. I know California has been living with this for so long now. A lot of people are dealing with bad air quality and high pollution, but also we're about to enter in pollen season. These air purifiers that I got from Target have been a lifesaver. I love them. If you have allergies, if you have pets in your home, if you cook in your home. I cook and sometimes things will get smoky, and I have these air purifiers on auto setting. I have one in my living room, which is right next to my kitchen, and I have one in our bedroom. And whenever I cook and the house gets smoky, it just kicks on a lot louder. It has a cool app that goes with it. You can control from your phone. You can turn it off and on your phone. I love having them, and I like knowing that the air that we're breathing is cleaner. Third favorite item is the Lume deodorant. I've been using this for over a year, and because it's summer, I just realized how much I love this stuff. Humid, hot air, even at 7 a.m., it is miserably oppressive outside. And even when I sweat, and if I don't shower right away and then it becomes a few hours later, I still smell totally fine. Like, there's no smell there. They now sell Lume at Target, so it's much easier to get your hands on, but I used to have to order directly from Lume's website. It's nothing like Native. I feel like Native would just make me smell like a vanilla cupcake with body odor, but the Lume truly doesn't allow you to stink. It just, the way it works, you gotta do your own research, but I love it. Next favorite item is the pain-free book. I have scoliosis, if you did not know, and I was going to a chiropractor for quite a while for trying to correct my spinal issues, and it just didn't work. I still have a lot of imbalances, and I talked to my aunt, who is actually a fitness instructor and is really into exercise science and has been her whole career. And she showed me this book and told me that it has changed so many people's lives that she's worked with. So I have started doing these little, they call them E-sizes, and it basically just corrects spinal imbalances to help you live a pain-free life. I've done them consistently for just the past month in July, and I swear I've already noticed differences in the way that my body moves when I'm exercising and the way that it feels. And I'm really excited to keep going with it. It takes months and months and months of these small movements to kind of undo any imbalances, but I love this book. I highly recommend checking it out if you experience any pain, or if you just are exercising and want to make sure that you are balancing your skeletal system. And the last thing I will mention is my Hatch alarm clock, which I did mention earlier. This has made getting up out of bed so much easier for me. It's so peaceful to wake up with a sunrise simulation. You feel so much more awake because the sun is already up in your room. I single-handedly owe my morning routine and my morning moods to this alarm clock, because I wake up to a nice sunrise and then the birds start chirping on my alarm clock, and it's just so peaceful. Okay, so that was everything. I hope I can make this shorter than my other ones have been. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm so excited for August. I hope that you are too. I just want to make sure that I'm leaving you feeling motivated for the month ahead, and just knowing that we can always change our mindset. We can always change our intentions for the next month. We can always improve. And if you don't want to improve and you just want to have a few days of self-pity, it's not going to help you, but it's okay. And I just want to make sure that everyone's being gentle with themselves, and that you know I struggle with the same thoughts of not being good enough, not feeling like I have anything together, feeling like I can't stick to my goals. It's such a common human experience, and that's why I make these videos, is to help me, but to also help you understand that this is completely normal. And I just hope to inspire someone else to set goals for themselves, be a better human being, be more productive, because it will make your life so much better and you'll feel so much more fulfilled and happier. If you have not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you did click that subscribe button, and I do upload new videos every single week, so I will see you next week.